Through the eyes of a child, the world is a playground full of adventure. But through the experienced eyes of a parent, the world is a place full of potential dangers to a child in motion. Each year, hospital emergency departments throughout the country treat over 45,000 sports-related and recreational eye injuries. More than half are suffered by children. No one can predict what might happen to a child engaged in sports. But we do know this: if we just look out for our children and do the smart thing, we can protect their sight from damage.
The potential damage that even a simple eye injury can inflict upon a child can be devastating. These injuries can cause loss of vision or the complete loss of an eye. Even an apparently minor injury can lead to retinal detachment and blindness. Younger players are especially at risk because they often lack the reflexes, coordination, strength, or experience to avoid these eye hazards. Even experienced, accomplished athletes are vulnerable, regardless of their athletic abilities. The three general types of eye injuries that most frequently occur are corneal abrasions, blunt traumas, and penetrating injuries. Corneal abrasions occur when the surface of the eye is scraped or scratched, most commonly by another player's fingernails. Blunt trauma, which accounts for a majority of sports injuries, results from any sudden blow to the eye or face and can be from almost any source imaginable. The injuries that can be sustained from blunt trauma range from simple bruising or a laceration of the eyelid to retinal damage, internal bleeding, or rupture of the eye, and even serious fractures of facial bones that may require surgery to repair. Penetrating injuries are terrible events and occur when an object of any description pierces the eye. These are particularly traumatic and require emergency surgical treatment. This type of injury, unfortunately, often has a poor visual outcome. The good news is we can prevent most of these injuries by encouraging our young athletes to use eye protection. It is the only way to ensure our children against the tragic damage that can suddenly happen in any sport to any child. Without this protection, all of our children are at risk.
Since 1999, the Ohio Ophthalmological Society's Play Hard, Don't Blink Sports Eye Safety program has worked with concerned parents, coaches, schools, youth leagues, and organizations throughout the state of Ohio to prevent sports eye injuries through education and the donation of protective eyewear. Since the program's inception, more than 45,000 pieces of protective eyewear have been distributed to more than 8,600 teams throughout Ohio. Over 129,000 children are benefiting from the use of the equipment, and as a result, more than 2,500 potential eye injuries have been prevented. With a little help, we can save the sight of many more children. And the help that we need is no more than your commitment to giving your children the protection that they deserve.
When properly fitted, appropriate sports eye protection can reduce the risk of eye injuries by at least 90%. That figure speaks for itself. The fact that the eye protection we provide to the children of Ohio comes at no cost to them speaks volumes about the commitment that the people of Ohio have made through the Ohio Department of Health's Save Our Sight program.
Save Our Sight was created to ensure that children in Ohio have good vision and healthy eyes. The program accomplishes this through early identification of children with vision problems and the promotion of good eye health and safety. Citizens of Ohio fund the program through voluntary $1 donations when they apply for or renew their Ohio license plates. The Ohio Ophthalmological Society's Play Hard, Don't Blink program receives grant monies from this program to purchase and distribute eye protection to youth athletic groups of all descriptions. Please join us in continuing the work of our volunteers, physicians, and amateur sports officials to promote eye safety for our children at play. We ask only for your participation.
Talk to your children. Insist that they use eye protection appropriate for the sport they are participating in. Visit our website at www.playhardgear.com for a list of recommended eyewear for a variety of sports. Talk with the coaches who work with your children. Encourage them to work with us to provide the eye protection that your children need. With your support and encouragement, together we can reduce eye injuries and make competition and recreation safer for young athletes in all sports.
If your school, team, or community would like more information about keeping kids' eyes safe while playing sports, please call the Ohio Ophthalmological Society at 614-527-6799 or visit the Play Hard Don't Blink website at www.playhardgear.com.
Our children look to us to keep them safe. We are turning to you to help keep that promise. Together, we can save their sight.